Ever wondered why we spend so much time taking care of our physical health, but often neglect our mental health? Pause for a moment and let that sink in. Our minds, brimming with thoughts and emotions, are just as integral to our overall well-being as our bodies. Yet, we tend to treat mental health like the awkward cousin at family reunions. We know it's there, but we'd rather not engage with it. Mental health, my friends, is not some abstract, elusive concept. It's as real as the air we breathe, and it impacts our daily lives in countless ways. It influences how we perceive ourselves, how we relate to others, and how we respond to life's challenges. Imagine trying to climb a mountain with a heavy backpack. That's what poor mental health feels like. An extra burden that weighs you down and hinders your progress. Now let's address some common misconceptions about mental health. Some people believe that mental health issues only affect a certain group of people. But here's the truth. Mental health issues can affect anyone, regardless of their age, gender, or socioeconomic status. It's not a sign of weakness or a character flaw. It's a part of human experience, as normal as catching a cold or spraining an ankle. Another myth is that people with mental health issues can simply snap out of it. If only it were that easy. Mental health issues are not a choice or a sign of laziness. They are complex conditions that require professional help and support. Let's also debunk the notion that mental health is all about mental illness. It's so much more than that. It's about mental wellness, resilience, and the ability to enjoy life. It's about understanding and accepting yourself, nurturing your relationships, and pursuing your passions. Just like physical health, mental health requires regular care and attention. It's high time we start prioritizing our mental well-being and giving it the same level of care as our physical health. After all, we're not just bodies walking around. We're complex beings with thoughts, emotions, and dreams, all of which are shaped by our mental health. Now that we understand the importance of mental health, let's delve into what it actually is. Mental health, in essence, is our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects the way we think, feel, and act. Picture it as a spectrum. On one end, we have optimal mental health, where we're thriving, achieving our goals, and feeling good about ourselves and the world around us. On the other end, we have poor mental health, where we might struggle with our thoughts, feelings, and interactions with others. Now let's consider the different aspects of mental health. First, we have emotional health, which involves our ability to manage and express feelings appropriately. Then there's psychological health, which relates to how we perceive, understand, and interpret the world around us. Lastly, we have social health, which is all about how we form and maintain relationships. But what factors affect our mental health? Well, it's a cocktail of genetics, environment, and lifestyle. Our genes may predispose us to certain conditions, but they don't write our destiny. Our environment, including the people we interact with and the situations we find ourselves in, also plays a significant role. Lastly, our lifestyle choices, like what we eat, how much we sleep, and whether we exercise, can significantly impact our mental health. And here's a quirky fact for you. Our mental health can change, just like our physical health. Some days we might feel on top of the world, while on other days we might feel like we're under it. That's perfectly normal. Let's dispel a common myth right here, right now. Mental health is not just about mental illnesses. Everyone has mental health, just like everyone has physical health. It's about how we're feeling, how we're doing, and how we're coping with the things life throws our way. Remember, everyone has mental health. It's not just about mental illnesses. Why do people feel uncomfortable talking about mental health? Let's explore. The irony of the mental health conversation is that it's often shrouded in silence. This silence is the offspring of a long-standing stigma, a societal taboo that has made mental health a hush-hush topic. It's like the proverbial elephant in the room that everyone knows is there, but nobody wants to acknowledge. Stigma, in its simplest form, is a mark of disgrace. When it comes to mental health, stigma takes many forms. It may manifest as fear, mistrust, or misunderstanding. It can result in discrimination, prejudice, or avoidance. The sad reality is that the stigma surrounding mental health often deters people from seeking help, even when they desperately need it. This stigma is not a figment of the imagination. It's real, and its impacts are far-reaching. It's a barrier to understanding, compassion, and support. It's a roadblock that prevents people from reaching out, seeking help, and getting the care they need. It's a wall that isolates, alienates, and often exacerbates the mental health challenges that individuals face. So, where does this stigma come from? It's a melting pot of many factors. Misinformation, stereotypes, and media portrayals play a significant role. It's also fueled by fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of being judged, fear of being labeled. But it's important to remember that mental health issues are not a character flaw, a weakness, or something to be ashamed of. They are medical conditions, just like physical illnesses. They require understanding, care, and treatment. We need to break this stigma. We need to shatter the silence. We need to normalize conversations about mental health. It starts with understanding and empathy. It starts with recognizing that mental health is just as important as physical health. It starts with us. Let's start the conversation. Let's be the change. Let's create a world where mental health is not a taboo topic, but a normal part of our everyday conversations. It's time to break the silence and normalize conversations about mental health. So, how can we take care of our mental health? Here are some tips. First, let's talk about the power of physical activity. You don't have to become a marathon runner overnight, but incorporating some form of exercise into your daily routine can work wonders for your mental well-being. And when we say exercise, we're not just talking about strenuous gym workouts. Even a brisk walk around the block can help clear your mind and boost your mood. Now, let's shift gears and talk about nutrition. Just like your body, your mind needs proper fuel to function effectively. Aim for a balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Hydration is key too, so don't forget to drink plenty of water. And remember, treating yourself to a piece of chocolate or your favorite snack once in a while won't harm your mental health. In fact, it might even make you feel better. Next up is sleep. We all know how grumpy we can get without a good night's sleep, right? But it's not just about avoiding crankiness. Quality sleep is essential for our mental health. It gives our brain a chance to rest and recharge, helping us to manage stress and maintain a positive outlook. So make sure you're getting enough Z's. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, don't hesitate to seek help when you need it. We all have days when we feel overwhelmed or down. It's perfectly okay to ask for help during these times. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. You don't have to navigate your mental health journey alone. In a world that often glorifies being busy and constantly on the go, it's crucial to remember that taking care of your mental health is not a luxury, it's a necessity. These simple and practical tips can help you maintain good mental health, but they're not a substitute for professional help if you're struggling. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Your mental health matters. Did you know that laughter is a great medicine for your mind? Let's take a moment to explore the role of humor in maintaining good mental health. Now you might be thinking, how can a good laugh help my mind? Well, it turns out humor does a lot more than just tickle your funny bone. Consider this. Have you ever noticed how you feel lighter, more relaxed, maybe even happier after a good belly laugh? This isn't just your imagination. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, and it also decreases stress hormones. It's like a mini workout for your brain, releasing tension and helping you feel more at ease. But the benefits of humor don't stop there. When we laugh, we also increase our intake of oxygen-rich air, which stimulates our heart, lungs, and muscles, and enhances the endorphin levels in our brain. This process can result in a good, tranquil feeling that soothes tension and aids in stress relief. Humor helps us to keep a positive, optimistic outlook through difficult situations, disappointments, and loss. More than just a respite from sadness and pain, laughter can give us the courage and strength to find new sources of meaning and hope. Even in the most difficult of times, a laugh or even simply a smile can go a long way toward making you feel better. Moreover, humor has a way of helping us to step back and see situations in a more realistic, less threatening light. A humorous perspective creates psychological distance, which can help us avoid feeling overwhelmed and diffuse conflict. So, you see, laughter isn't just a quick pick-me-up. It's a powerful ally for our mental health, helping us navigate through the ups and downs of life with a bit more ease. Remember, humor is everywhere, and it's often in the places we least expect. So keep an eye out for the funny side of life. After all, a good laugh is a mighty good thing. So don't forget to find reasons to laugh. It's good for your mental health. Let's sum up what we've learned today. We've delved deep into the complex world of mental health, understanding its importance and how it shapes our lives on a daily basis. We discussed the stigma that unfortunately still surrounds mental health, emphasizing the need for open conversations and a more accepting society. We've also explored practical tips for taking care of your mental health, like maintaining a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring you're getting enough sleep. But remember, it's also about giving yourself permission to relax, to say no when things get too much, and to seek help when you need it. And finally, we've highlighted the role of humor in mental health. Laughter can indeed be the best medicine, helping to reduce stress, improve mood, and even boost resilience. So find reasons to smile, to chuckle, to laugh out loud every day. Remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. And don't forget to laugh.